In software engineering, design patterns are typical solutions to common problems in software design. They are like templates designed to help you write better code. Design patterns can be divided into three categories. First one, structural patterns. Structural patterns deal with object composition, how to assemble objects and classes into larger structure while keeping this structure flexible and efficient. Second one, behavioral patterns. Behavioral patterns deal with communication between objects, how they interact, and the responsibilities they have. Third one, creational patterns. Creational patterns deal with object creation mechanism, trying to create objects in a manner suitable to the situation. This is type of creational pattern. This line declares private static variable that holds the single instance of the configuration manager class. Static means this variable belongs to the class, not any particular instance. This is private constructor, which means that the class cannot be used from outside this class. This is crucial from the singleton pattern because it prevents external code from creating new instance of the class. This is static method that provides global access to the single instance of the class. This check if the instance has already been created. If not, it proceed to create it. This ensures that only one thread can execute this block of code at a time, which is necessary to prevent multiple threads from creating separate instances simultaneously. This second check within the synchronized block ensures that the instance is still null. This is necessary because another thread might have created an instance while the current thread was waiting for the lock. This line creates the singleton instance. Finally, the method returns the singleton instance. This is public method that can be called on the singleton instance. In this case, it simply prints a message to console. This is the main method, which serves as to the entry point for the Java application. This line calls the getInstance method to get the singleton instance and assign to configuration manager 1, config manager 1. This line calls the getInstance method again to get the singleton instance and assigns it to config manager 2. Because of the singleton pattern, both config manager 1 and config manager 2 should refer to the same instance. This line prints true if config manager 1 and config manager 2 refers to the same instance. This verifies that the singleton pattern is working correctly, as there should be only one instance of configuration manager. This line calls the show configuration method on config manager 1. It should print configuration details to the console. We can run it. This is the output is that code. Now we can explain structural pattern. Imagine you have media player interface and a VLC player class. You want to play a media file using VLC player through a media player interface. This defines an interface named media player with a single method play. Any class that implements this interface must provide an implementation for the play method. This class named VLC player with method play VLC that prints a message indicating that VLC file is being played. This is an adapter class named media player. This implements the media player interface. It has a member variable VLC player of type VLC player. The constructor media player initialize VLC player if the audio types is VLC. The play method checks if the audio type is VLC, and if so, it delegates the call to VLC player play VLC method. This is class name media player. This is class name audio player that implements the media player interface. It has a member variable media adapter of type media adapter. The play method check if the audio type is VLC. If true, it creates a media adapter and uses it to play the file. If false, it prints a message indicating that the format is not supported. This is a public class named adapter pattern demo with the main method to test the adapter pattern. An audio play object is created. The play method of audio player is called with the VLC format and a file name movie VLC. Since the format is VLC, the media adapter is used to play the file. The play method is then called with the MP3 format and a file name zone MP3. Since the format is not supported, it prints invalid media message. This is the output of this code. This is behavioral pattern. Consider a simple example of a new agency that notifies subscribes about new updates.